hope you are hungry, maybe hungry for some amazing gemstones. Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Anderson. Jay King is in the house with Mine Finds. He's our rock hound. He's our gem explorer. He's our gem hunter. He goes into the caves so we don't have to. Thank you for doing all that for us. And we have so much new. We call this your year-end special show with lots of great clearance items. To kick off the hour, we're going to give you some great discounts, and we have some amazing new styles. Would hate for you to miss out. Let's go ahead and start the hour with something absolutely fabulous. If you love lapis, if you love turquoise, you're in the right place at the right time for a fabulous combination. This is actually going to be a choice of lapis and amethyst. It's the V neckline. It's an oval link sterling silver chain, 18 inches plus the almost 3-inch extender, and you have beautiful inlaid, beautiful genuine gemstones. It's sleek, it's contemporary, and the master of the trade is here, Jay King, 40% off, Jay. So we get this is like an early Tucson special.
Yeah, this is actually, we designed these. These, you know, we try to listen to everybody that you know, because we get so many different ideas from our viewers. But I think one of the ideas I hear all the time, that people, it's like they're trying to be nice to you. They say, you know what, we love your big and bold, we love what you do, but can you make something just a slightly more petite, right? And so this was our design answer to that request. I just really like it. It's something simple. It's just a nice little focal point. You know, it's just something you can pop on in the morning if you just need a little color. So this is, they're all completely handcrafted from scratch. And what's unusual on this, okay, so you have the sterling silver and lapis. This is sterling silver and amethyst. And if you've ever worked with amethyst, you would probably appreciate the fact how hard it is to do this.
Because they grow like in a crystal form.
Well, it's a crystal, but it's extremely, extremely hard. And the harder anything is, the more the tendency is when you do inlay like this, not cutting cabs, but when you do a three-dimensional inlay like this, they have a tendency to crack. And there's nothing worse than being halfway through a project and all of a sudden you apply a little too much pressure and you crack it. So your options here, we had originally done this in 4 different colors. We sold out on them. All we have left is the amethyst.
Amethyst and the lapis.
And the lapis, which are both really, really good looks.
And plus with 2 really great, gorgeous colors, they are 40% off. This is the lowest price we've ever offered. So if you want to just jump right in and try Jay King, some really, really big savings. That's all inlaid by hand. You're going to see handcrafted, handmade, sterling silver jewelry this hour with the most fabulous, unique gemstones. So we have fewer than 300 to go around. We will tell you when that sells out, so just stay on the phones for that one. And we're also going to give you a sneak peek because we have some amazing, I'm going to call them like the 7 wonders of the world coming up. Some of the most glorious representations of turquoise, of lapis. We have sunstone, we have amazonite. I mean, you name it, aquamarine. It's in the show, it's in the house with Jay King. Now, this is coming up a little bit later in the show. This is the Lone Mountain Turquoise bead necklace.
Okay, and here's the thing. For you that are turquoise collectors, this is gonna be a quick shot, okay? This was mined in the early 70s, and that's when this mine closed. It's from Southern Nevada, and this is super, super rare, okay? This came out of a private collection. You can't get this. This was literally mined in the 70s, the early 70s. And we just got it from, we got it from the widow of the original miner that had the stake.
Famous for its color, famous for its unique fingerprint, that spiderweb matrix. That is brand new. We have our New Year's price on the screen, 576-018. And give us a call, give us a shout out. It's one of my first times that we get to sit down and hang out with Jay King. But I want to hear from you. Some of you have been shopping with Jay for over 20 years now at HSN. So congratulations. Is it almost 23 years?
It was 22 in October. So yeah, next year will be 23.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty amazing when you think about it. I was 2 when I started. See, you're new. You'll believe me, right?
That's right. I'm all yours, Jay. Well, he wouldn't be here if he didn't fly his own plane. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, we flew over. I just got it all back together, so it's kind of good to have wings again.
Well, this will take wings very shortly if you're not already calling, because it's already at a ridiculous clearance price for what you're looking at. This is 3 gemstones in 1, and it's all set for you in solid sterling silver. You can see the beautiful color combination. I'm going to slip it off my finger and take you on a tour. Tell us about the gemstones that are in this ring, Jay.
So you've got purple turquoise, which is, that's enhanced. You've got lapis, and then you've got regular turquoise. So, you've got 3 different materials in this. I love this east-west design. Now, here's the thing. If you look at the shank on this, if you look at the width of the shank, when we measure these, we put them on a mandrel, we measure them, and they're true to size. But because of the size and the width of the shank, you might want to consider going up a size. I always tell that to everybody, and they're a lot happier, because even though they're true to size, when we put them on a mandrel, because the width of the shank, they're going to fit better.
It kind of slides on like a glove.
It's going to fit better if you go up one size.
Good to know.
And what's great with these, if they don't have your size, because of how they're handcrafted, they're hand done. It's all done with sterling silver sheet material. You can take them to any jeweler, and they can put them on a power mandrel or put them on a steel mandrel and bump them at least one size up. Unlike cast rings where you might crack them, in this case you won't, because it's silver sheet.
And you're very generous with the amount of silver that you use. I mean, there's a lot of silver in this piece.
Yeah, one of the things that sets us apart from most people that, I'm not, there's different ways to manufacture jewelry. But the way we manufacture is really old school. We create from sterling silver sheet material, which is custom made, and we have silversmiths. If you cast or if you stamp, you don't necessarily need silversmiths. But in this case, every one of these rings is custom made from scratch, from sterling silver sheet material, by an individual silversmith, and then that's given to a lapidarist in this case, and then they do the inlay.
I challenge you to find anything that can come close to comparing. For $59.90, you get turquoise, you get this beautiful sodalite, you get the genuine lapis, you get all these beautiful blue-green gemstones. It's very serene, it's very tranquil, it fits beautifully. Now, don't let that big size fool you. The center stone, I mean, altogether you have 4 by 24 millimeter stones. It nestles beautifully in between your fingers. It's super comfortable. It slips on because of that beautiful polished finish. That's an absolute steal. That's what they call a mine find. You couldn't go into the mine and find something and mine it yourself for $59.
Well, and to be honest with you, I mean, that's what I kind of love about this show. Always my favorite. But these clearance prices is on this just because it's not because it was bad, it's because we have a few left. But you couldn't build them and sell them for this. You literally couldn't manufacture it for that.
Well, that was kind of a crazy offer. 55% off, and you're going to see more of those over the next 3 hours. We also have free shipping on any clearance purchase of $75 or more. So the more you shop, the more you save. And I do want to give you another sneak peek. This is what Jay picked out, one of his favorites of our first hour. This is the 3-strand Featherstone and black agate necklace. This is giving you that chunky layered look with all the neutrals. Featherstone. Tell us about the Featherstone.
And one of the cool things I do is we call it Mind Finds for a reason. So, like after I've been doing this actively for 42 years. So after 42 years, I'm always amazed when we go out and we find something new. And this was a brand new mine find. This comes from right on the border of Mongolia in northern China. And I was actually going to a turquoise mine in Mongolia. And a friend of mine showed me this. He showed me this material. As far as I know, we're the only people in the world that have it. I just thought it was intriguing and very interesting because it's black and white, naturally black and white. And it has the black dendritic crystals growing within it. And how they found these, found the material, was they were digging a huge gas pipeline, 2,500-mile gas pipeline. And there was, when they were digging it, one of the guys, the geologist there, he found this little small outcropping, this deposit. So,
and we have fewer than 800 to go around.
And this is the only 800 that will ever be seen in the world.
Wow.
We bought everything that we could get
Well, thanks
and we use it all for this project.
Thanks for sharing what few are available in the world with everyone that's watching HSN right now, because these are true mine finds. When I was researching some of these stones before the show, I realized no one else offers a lot of these stones, and certainly you would be hard-pressed to find any of them set in fine, high-end jewelry designs. Speaking of a high-end look, this is the Sodalite pendant with the 18-inch necklace. It's actually like two looks in one, because you get the full strand of the 18 inches of the beads plus the nearly 3-inch extender, and then you're getting this free form, almost like a kite-shaped center stone, a 39 by 35 millimeter center stone. Very striking presence on the neckline. It's brand new. We'll have some matching earrings for you as well. But there's something about that Sodalite color, somewhere between a sapphire and a lapis. It's a beautiful sort of deep denim royal blue. You know, when you look at the necklace here, and you see the beads on the necklace, this is traditionally what Sodalite looks like, okay? And this is that. This is not what Sodalite usually looks like. This is probably the highest grade Sodalite I've ever had in my life. It comes out of the Belgian Congo. I bought it at the same time. I bought it about 7 years ago when we bought the malachite that we have. And, you know, but if you look at this, if I wasn't telling you that it was Sodalite, you would think it was lapis. This is some of the highest grade Sodalite in the pendant that I've ever come upon in my life. And then we've used the other grades of the same material for the bead portion of this. But what's really cool, you're getting something brand new. This is really kind of our gallery edition. You can see they're finished front and back. You could reverse this if you wanted to, but if you just, you know, Sodalite isn't something I normally work in, but this was such a find when I got it. It was so unique, such a high grade of Sodalite that I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something in this. It's just a really cool look. And as you can see, the one that Angie's wearing, the one that you're showing, the one there, if you notice, they're all uniquely different in their own right. This is all natural material. There's no two of these that are going to be totally identical. I mean, it's going to have the same design look, but because of the natural material, they're all going to be uniquely. Isn't that what we love about natural gemstones? Well, you know what? I don't know about you, but here's my thing. I would rather have something that is unique and different than something that's cookie cutter that everybody has, right? And I think that that's why, you know, that we've been so blessed with our show and being able to do what we do. Like you said before, a lot, when you're looking at what we do, a lot of it you've never ever seen before. No. There are so many, you know, our philosophy, believe it or not, is if it's got really good color and it takes a nice polish, it's fair game to put in jewelry. So we don't go by the traditional patterns that everybody goes by. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. I've been presenting jewelry on television for almost 12 years now. So when I still see a gemstone that I haven't seen before, I'm impressed. I mean, this is a true gem explorer, the gem hunter. I love that he's bringing you the story of the mines. I love that you get to wear something that's real, that Mother Nature created. A lot of these are beautiful, untreated gemstones. You're getting that beautiful color. You're getting something that you can wear with everything. Now notice this is all Sodalite. The two pieces that you can wear separately or you can wear together, like just the strand of pearls on its own. Look how it matches the Sodalite and the turquoise and the lapis and the ring. Look at how it matches the lapis cuff bracelet that's also available. So it picks up all these shades of blue. Then you can add the pendant if you feel like you want that big, bold centerpiece. A lot of you that love his sterling silver collars, you could also take the pendant off and have another look and slide it on one of the sterling silver collars. I think these are available for you as well today. Less than $90 to get those home. And hey, we also have 5 Flexpays on all of Jay's jewelry today. All mine finds on 5 individual flexible monthly payments. And if you use your HSN card, you get an extra flex as well. So that's 2 great reasons to shop. And if you don't have the HSN card, well, you get another $20 off. So it just gets better and better. So there's a lot of different fun ways. When you have a collection of jewelry that you can find with someone like Jay King, I mean, these are pieces that you are going to prize for years and years to come and find so many new ways to wear them. Yeah, you know, and one of the things that we try to do also is we try to make everything, when we build it, we try to make it
to where it's versatile, right? And where you can accessorize it in different ways. And this is a perfect example of how we do it. So we make the necklace. You've got a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver enhancer extender chain, so you can wear it a little bit higher, you can wear it a little bit lower. As you can see, Sarah's done a great job here of putting the pendant on the collar. If you don't own one of these, you might consider getting one, because I gotta tell you, once you have this, you'll find it's one of the handiest tools in your arsenal of accessorizing. And you could do like what Sarah's done here. So you could wear the necklace, and then you can wear the collar. You can bring the necklace down a little bit lower, a little higher. You can wear the pendant independently of the necklace.
Put this on a chain. You could put that on a leather
You're making
collar.
one purchase, and you're getting numerous different ways to wear it.
And to me, that means just an extra value to you. Also, it is brand new. We've got our New Year's price, saving you $40. That's 576019. Now, the matching earrings are a nice little sort of miniature version of that giant kite pendant that you saw on the necklace. And that's a nice 20 by 17 millimeter size on the Sodalite drop earrings. I'll let you have a good look at the earrings. And to me, what is so striking, not to mention that gorgeous Sodalite stone, which has that almost kind of denim blue color. If you're a jeans girl, if you love your casual looks with t-shirts and leggings and boots and a chunky sweater, having one great pair of go-to earrings is going to be phenomenal. But the amount of sterling silver, this is the extra mile that a great gem designer will go for you when he really wants to give you the best of the best. That's a lot of sterling silver, fully finished on the back, all high polished. And the drops are going to be very wearable at just about 1.5 inches top to bottom.
You know, what's really nice with this too is, you know, these are all hand done, they're all handcrafted. So they're all made from sterling silver sheet material. They're not cast. When you cast something, you have to make it a certain thickness for the silver to flow when you pour the silver, when you cast something. In this case, this is made from sterling silver sheet material. It's been annealed, so it has the tensile strength, but you don't have to make it as thick, but you do have to have silversmiths. So what's nice about it when you're wearing things that are handcrafted from sterling silver sheet material, especially earrings, you're not like having lead weights around on your earlobes, right? Now I only wear clip-ons. I don't wear pierced, but we do test. Believe it or not, everybody we have. Everything that you've ever seen here on Mind Finds on the Air has always been tested in-house
on Jay's
by
earlobes.
us. Not my earlobes, but I have other test earlobes that do wear them. And,
I want that job.
And do you know we've rejected a lot of things or re-engineered them just because of the fact they weren't comfortable.
Well, I want that job. I want to be your earring tester. But imagine how comfortable you're going to feel when you know that you love the color of your earrings and the size of the earrings. We have more in store for you. In fact, a lot of you were already asking about the necklace. I started the hour in. This is my pick of the show for you. When I saw this yesterday, Jay, it just took my breath away. It's shiitake stone and black agate. What a wonderful, almost prehistoric look. It looks like shells, it looks like shark teeth, or maybe, you know, one of those arrowheads, you know, something that you would find in a museum, something with this really earthy, fabulous, tribal look that's gonna go with everything in your wardrobe. That's such a beautiful stone.
Yeah, I designed this, and the reason I did it, and the nice thing is the wearability of it. So, what I love about shiitake stone, number one, this is a brand new Mind Find. I don't know anybody else that has ever done this in jewelry. This was a find that I made in Mexico by a friend of mine who gets numerous materials for me. But this is just a wonderful look, and I love the big
it's a collar, it's a neckline, really fills your décolleté. That's just a sneak peek, just so you know what's happening and you know what's coming. Hopefully you have the day off, because I know Jay King's year-end specials are so very popular here at HSN. Now, we gave you one look, and already going very, very quickly. 170 you have already said yes. This will sell out in a heartbeat. It's the only lone mountain turquoise bead necklace we're premiering today. It's going to be 18 inches in length. You always get the extender with Jay's necklace. And this is something very, very different. This is actually a stone that's not even mined anymore, right?
Okay, let me let everybody know. This is the only Lone Mountain bead necklace you're ever going to see.
Okay.
And when these are sold out, that's the last Lone Mountain turquoise beaded necklace you'll ever see. I don't know anybody that has this material. I'm just fortunate in the fact that I have a lot of friends, and I have a lot of people, a lot of contacts. We got this from the widow of the actual original mine owner. This is Lone Mountain. It's a natural turquoise. It's mined in southern Nevada. This was mined in the early 70s. It's been closed ever since. The only reason that we have this rough, the only reason that you're getting to see this right now is we got it from the widow of the original mine owner, the person who had the original mine and mined it. This was things that he had mined and he had set back. It's very unique, very different. In the 70s, when I started doing this, and you know, turquoise has always been my first love. Turquoise was the very first rough material I ever worked with. This was one of the mines that I bought from. I used to buy from 26 different American turquoise mines. Now, of those 26 that I used to buy from, there's one that's still active. The rest of them are all closed. They're no longer existent. Now, there are other small deposits like Tyrone and that we buy from. That we've gotten small amounts from, but overall Santa Rita, things like that. But of the 26 original mines that I used to buy from when I first started, this was one of them, and that I started in the 70s. They were still active at that time. They were still mining, but this was literally mined in the 70s. If you're a turquoise collector, and I know that there's a lot of the people that shop with us that they're just like me. They collect turquoises, not only from America, but from around the world, and they like to add to their collection. I just want to let you know, there's no more of this, okay?
Right, you could never do this by the thousands. You could
and
never
nobody else can do it either, okay? It is gone. It is totally gone.
Because in the gem business, it really is who you know.
Well, this was just a friend of a friend of a friend that knew the widow, that knew that this material was, that they had this material. But a lot of, and I have to tell you, on my mother's side, I come from a mining family. And I will tell you this right now, miners have a tendency to squirrel away their rough material.
Are they hoarders?
They are. I'm a hoarder. I'm a gem hoarder, a turquoise hoarder. But here's the deal, okay? They don't hoard the bad stuff, okay? This was, and I know this turquoise, it's a very unique, unusual turquoise. When you look at it, it's got a lot of character to it. It's very different. Almost has like there was a mine at that time called Hidden Valley. And it has a lot of the Hidden Valley tendencies to it. But this is Lone Mountain. It's mined in southern Nevada. Like I said, this mine has been closed. This material was mined in the early 70s. It closed probably mid-70s, late 70s, and we obtained this from the widow. That's who, of the original miner, that's where the original material came from. It came from the widow.
Jay, just very quickly, I want to jump in. And if you're not on the phones or making your order right now, you will miss out. We have only about 100 remaining, so less than a minute's remaining on this clock for you to dive in. If you are a gem collector, if you are a gem connoisseur, if you want something that's special, that probably very few women in the world will ever have the opportunity to own, this is a national treasure. This wonderful, unique fingerprint, that spider web, every single bead has a unique one-of-a-kind look, so we're just gonna say thank you so much for placing your orders. We will tell you when it's completely, oh, it's already sold out. Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations, you are going to love it. There's so many more stones, so many more styles. Don't go anywhere. And we have some big surprises for you. How about pink and red bamboo sea coral? This is a fabulous color combination. If you want something vibrant, something happy, something that just celebrates a new year, it's now $20 off at $79.90. It's really like a triple strand. And each of these strands is full of a combination of pink and red bamboo. That's coming up later in the hour.
I'll show you. I need to, it's woven, so we need to separate it. Yeah, lay it out right. That's not how it's gonna lay.
We're gonna play with our necklaces a little bit. See, isn't it fun just presenting jewelry all day? So let me hand this over to Mike, and we'll move on, because that's gonna go very quickly. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, stay tuned. We have so much in store. So if you want any color of the rainbow, it's probably in this show, from purple turquoise to pink rhodochrosite to the greens. Speaking of the greens, let's dive right into a multi-gemstone bead 36-inch necklace. Now this is brand new this hour. Speaking of a rainbow, rose quartz, green malachite, pink opal, yellow aragonite, green serpentine, even some petrified wood for this wonderful earthy vibe. This is a fantastic offer. It is 36 inches in length. So you've got over 3 feet of gemstones.
Well,
How much fun do you have putting together these color combinations?
Okay, you not only have 3 feet of gemstones, but think about this, okay? You got 3 feet of gemstones from 6 different countries in the world. So you would have had to gone, like I did, to 6 different countries in the globe, right? And these range from around the world. I combined this the very first time that I've ever combined all of these 6 natural materials together in one design. I just think it's a cool look. You know, anything like this that's multicolored, think of all the possibilities that you have to accessorize with it, right? I mean, there's a color for anything that you're wearing or anything that maybe you're trying to coordinate to. There's at least one color in there that's going to go with it, if not more. What I find very special about these designs when I do them is it brings back so many memories. It's literally a trip around the world that can be the same thing for you. If you can think about each one of these stones, okay, so this comes from Madagascar, South Africa, Peru, northern China,
wow,
the USA, and Australia, okay? So if you could think about these materials, right, and their trip around the world and everything that they've seen, all the cultures they've experienced, the smells, the odors, the sounds, I mean, it really...
I hope you didn't include the odors.
I have to tell you, do you know that that's
around the world.
Do you know what's really amazing, though, is all the different sensory things that you get when you travel, okay?
Sure.
And I guarantee you that when you talk to people like, I don't know where you've been in the world, but any certain places that you've traveled,
sure,
what always you take back the memory of what it's, you know, like maybe it doesn't have to be bad odors. Maybe it's the food or it's whatever that, you know,
tropical flowers
that you had. The flowers,
yes,
it can be a lot of different things, right? It's the sights, but it's also the sounds, you know, the music, the culture, the different,
the food,
the different
the
accents, everything you see. And then also, every one of these, I could tell you some funny stories. I don't have time, and I could talk about this necklace all day, but some of the funny stories of things that have happened to me when we were obtaining that material, right? There's just, sometimes it's not the stories that you do tell, it's all the stories that you just don't have time to tell.
Or we can't tell on national television.
There's just so many different things, the interactions that go on. And you know, like you go to different countries, a lot of them have different politics. I mean, there's a lot of different things that in the long...
a lot of things.
Well, a lot of time when you're there, it's not funny. But when you get back to the United States and you start talking to your friends, then everybody's laughing, you do realize it is funny, you know? So just a lot of good times. And that's what I love about these. I mean, these designs, they're just fun. And you know, if you think about it, right? To be able to get this, we had to go to 6 different individual countries in the world. This is literally a trip around the globe.
Will you walk us through each of the stones? So in case you're new to collecting and you're not sure how to identify, there's some really, really beautiful stones.
I can give all these to you, but I think...
So actually, we're gonna move on. But again, it's rose quartz, green malachite, pink opals. The yellow is an aragonite. Am I saying that? Aragonite. And then the green serpentine are those barrel shapes that are sort of like down below here. And then there's even some petrified wood. Some are faceted, some are smooth, 36 inches in length. We gotta go. We'll tell you when that is gone. That really is a one of a kind. I mean, no one else will have anything like that in their wardrobe. And you'll feel like you went around the world with Jay King. Okay, a sneak peek at some fabulous turquoise that's coming up a little bit later in the show. Here it is, the turquoise and tourmaline necklace, something we won't have a lot of time for, but it is on clearance and it's 50% off. So if you love his turquoise, this is that wonderful sort of chip bead look where it's very raw, it's very natural. You've got all these strands below that graduate in size. And then you've got this, is this the tourmaline here, Jay? These big pieces here that anchor each of those chains?
That's Black Tourmaline.
That's what I thought. I was going to be pretty amazed if that's Black Tourmaline.
Yeah, it's tourmaline, and it comes from Australia. It comes out of a dried lake bed. But if you look at these, I mean, think how crazy this is, okay?
How gorgeous.
Look how much material is here. You couldn't even buy the turquoise rough for what they're selling this for. Okay,
and
honestly, you cannot put it together and be able to do it.
200 of those to go around, 540-124. This is going to be one of those shows where you're going to be kicking yourself if you miss out. It's all the year-end specials, tons of sneak peeks, and special items. Don't go away. More from Jay King and his trips around the world right after this.
You never know what we're going to do on the Monday night show, but here's a sneak peek. There'll be more than a few surprises. And weekly guest challenges. But don't forget about the great products.
This craziness is going to continue.
Tune in 7 p.m. on Monday or visit hsn.com and search Monday Night Show for more.
HSN and CrewCon Cruise Outlet are teaming up to find your perfect cruise at a great price. Build your custom cruise experience to fit your personality, style, and budget. Sailing from every major port city in the world on 17 major cruise lines. Offering extra savings and perks like drink packages, prepaid tips, and more. Plus, an exclusive offer for HSN customers. An additional $100 to spend on board your next cruise. Search cruise at hsn.com to get started.
Well, where in the world is Jay King? Well, luckily, he's here in our studios at HSN. Welcome back. I'm Sarah. Jay King, our gem hunter, gem explorer, and Rockhound is here to tell you everything you didn't know about gemstones. I'm going to learn a lot over the next few hours, so we're going to dive into a stone. I can honestly say in over 12 years on television, I've never had the opportunity to present. It's called the shiitake stone, and that's sort of exactly what describes it. If you think about a shiitake mushroom with all the different nuances of color and the texture, this is the shiitake stone in Black Agate jewelry collection. We're going to have the earrings. I am wearing the matching necklace. Where do you want to begin?
Well, the half the hunt is in. I've been doing this for so long, like 42 years. Half of actually doing what I do is just knowing the people I know and all the connections that I have and people that call us. We've all become friends over the years, and they introduced me to other friends. And this is an American miner who mines in Mexico, and he's the one that discovered this. I get several different. He always brings some really interesting materials to the table. I just thought this was it's just a fun, rough material. I don't know of anybody else who, again, who uses this in jewelry. That I've never even seen it used in carvings or figurines. He brought it to me, and we took it, we cut it, we polished it. We found it very interesting. It's funny that you had mentioned that it looks a lot like the shiitake mushroom, because he's the one that named it.
Oh, okay.
And so like, here's the thing. A lot of the things that we find, mine finds, are so new that they don't even have names, right? So we have to name them. And usually what I try to do is I try to find something in the area, like the mountain where it's mined or something like that, that we, so that we can relate to the region and the area. So I asked him, I said, so what is this called? And he says it's shiitake. So it's a form of rhyolite is what it is, but it's shiitake. And I said, how did you come up with that name? And I was thinking, you're mining in Mexico, so there's not a shiitake mountain or shiitake valley or whatever. Shiitake. He says, no, it reminds me of shiitake mushrooms. And I thought, okay, I'll go with that. So we, like here again, if they have a name, then we use their name, okay? So
And if you look closely,
it does have
it almost, some of them do have sort of the round shapes that you might see when you slice a mushroom.
Right.
Like right there.
Okay, and that's how you can tell it's a rhyolite, because at one time this was part of it igneous formation, and then as so it was molten, and then as it started to cool, what happens? It starts to swirl, right? Oh. So as it cools and starts to swirl, that's why you have the bird's eye effect on this. It is just totally cool.
And look,
I love it.
None of these are exactly alike.
No. Super hard, takes an unbelievable polish. And another thing I did with this, you can see I left a lot of room on this necklace. I left it low on purpose because we had a lot of our viewers that maybe have a larger neck size, and they wanted something that would spread out a little bit more.
Or if you're wearing like a big turtleneck.
Right. So I did
20 inches.
That. So that you can, so that different people, it's going to sit different. It's going to sit different ways. And also, Sarah's got it on the last link on the thing, but you can move it up.
Sure.
So you can make it up. If you noticed,
like
if you expand it out, so if you put it on something that expands out, it still lays beautifully. Brand spanking new. Very first time you get to see it, brand new Mine Find.
And if you Google it like I did last night, I realized no one else is doing it. I was like, why have I not heard of the shiitake stone? Well, for one thing, Jay made it up, or your friend did, and no one else has turned this into beautiful jewelry. So you really have something that is exclusive, something that no one else will have the opportunity to own, and something that is so beautiful that with all those natural colors, Jay, think about how this will really pop if you are wearing a color underneath. Our fabulous model Angie's wearing like a wonderful sort of pine green. It'll go with your blacks, it'll go with your browns, it'll go with cream, it'll look fabulous against a red. Or if you have like a cobalt blue, you could even wear this with grays. And then you have the beads of the black agate that go all the way around. You have all those variegated earth tones. I think I said earlier, it almost sort of has like this prehistoric feel, and with the big chunky earrings that are also like slabs, the same sort of big oversized chips that you see in the necklace, you'll have a fabulous combination. So add the earrings if you can. They're over 2 inches in length. Those are also brand new. If you think about what you're getting for the values today, I think you're going to be so thrilled and you're going to be so pleased that you are watching and shopping Jay King. Where else can you find shiitake stones? Okay, we'll tell you when that sells out. 150 of those to go around. But we also have some Sodalite on clearance today, meaning we just don't have enough for a full presentation. But you can either shop the ring, the earrings, or the pendant. I have the ring on my hand here. Here are the earrings. Let's move those around. And you also have a chance to shop for the pendant, which is part of the entire necklace, and they're all on clearance. The original price was $199 on the necklace. Now it's down to $99. Original price on the earrings were $75. Now they're $35. So we took about 50% off. A really magnificent buy. And again, that's that beautiful Sodalite with all those shades of blue. Adjustable necklace. Big, nice diamond-shaped earrings. And the ring, I mean, why not just skip a great ring for $35? We have free shipping on that ensemble for you. We have 5 flex on all Mine Finds. We have 6 Flexpays if you're using your HSN credit card. And there's even more great savings on our website at hsn.com. All right, so many stones, so little time, Jay. Let's move on from our mushrooms and dive into some turquoise. This is going to be the turquoise sterling silver necklace. That's just the beginning of the story. There's actually 3 different turquoise roughs combined to bring you this beautiful, striking combination. This is what Mine Finds is all about. Blue Azure Peaks turquoise, Iron Mountain turquoise with those beautiful brown and copper hues, and then you have the blue and green of the Iron Mountain as well. That's another big look. We have the matching earrings for you, and it does come on an 18-inch chain. They all have that nearly 3-inch extender. So I don't know where to begin, because this is so unusual to see not only those 2 fabulous stones, but to see them combined.
You know, this is totally unique. I designed this, and it's really a kind of a cool look. And this is, okay, so this is the native host rock. This is actually brown turquoise. This comes from Iron Mountain. And then you can see in here what we've done, there's a ribbon. It's a ribbon of the Azure Peaks Mongolian turquoise. That's that really super high blue. And then the big freeform cabochons are cut from Iron Mountain. So you've got 3 different colors, well, you've got 3 different turquoises here. You have the brown turquoise from Iron Mountain. You have the blue-green, which is kind of like a tealy blue color with a beautiful black matrix you're seeing there. That's from the Iron Mountain deposit. And then the ribbon rock, or the ribbon portion, the high blue, that's Azure Peaks. This is something that if people enjoy this, if they like this look, we're going to expand on this. If you, I think if you show it on the model, you'll see.
It looks great
I mean,
Angie.
you're really kind of losing it here. I mean, if you show it on Ange, and you'll see what it looks like. There you go. Look how big and bold this is, and you can really see. Look at the ribbon on this. Think about this. Here again, this is brand spanking new. Nobody, I don't know of anybody that's ever done this before. This is the very first time that we're experimenting with this ribbon rock. Where you've actually got every one of these. If we showed you 4 or 5 of them that we have here on the set, you would see how they're all uniquely different. They're all individually done. None of the ribbons in any of the host rock are all going to be exactly.
It still has to be made by hand. Jay, we've got a couple callers waiting. So let's say a quick hi to Kathleen. You can enjoy looking at the necklace while we say hello to Kathleen. Kathleen, you're live with Sarah and Jay. Thanks so much for waiting. Good afternoon.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so thrilled. I was almost going to hang up because the necklace you're showing is so gorgeous.
Isn't it cool?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to miss that. Sir, I have so many beautiful things from you for a long, long time, and I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, thank you so much, Kathleen. I've loved being your personal gem shopper over the years.
Oh my goodness. They were showing the Tanzanite necklace yesterday, and I had that already, and it was so beautiful. I mean, and I have the lapis and the turquoise, and I cannot thank you enough because I've traveled through New Mexico and Arizona, been on Indian reservations, and have a few turquoise pieces, and they're 4 or 5 times the price, even at the reservations, for what Mr. King is showing to us here. And it's always a joy to get them out of the box, and they're so much more beautiful than you even saw them being presented.
Oh, thank you so much, Kathleen. I mean, I know that means the world to Jay to know that.
Yeah. Plus, you know, like New Mexico and Arizona, that's where I grew up. So that's my stomping ground. So I appreciate that you love it, you know, because it is really a unique, unique area. So I'm glad you enjoy it.
They make such beautiful presents. I mean, people are always completely astounded, and the presentation is so beautiful too. The beautiful blue box. I just can't say enough. And I've been so sick over Christmas, and what a joy to be able to turn on TV and there's Mr. King. So thank you so much, sir.
Okay, well, I hope you feel better.
Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, I'm glad we could keep you company. And she did, by the way, scoop the Iron Mountain turquoise.
Yeah, which is really cool because
sold out
that's
earlier.
A collector's. That's gonna.
Yes, good
you'll treasure
for you,
that forever.
Kathleen. Congratulations, and have a very, very happy New Year. And hopefully we'll talk again soon. If you do want to give us a call, Jay King is here. He's all yours for the next 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're doing some nonstop shopping with Jay. But you can see that all of your pieces, Jay, not only do you have the unique stones, you have the beautiful presentation, the great craftsmanship, but they all are really so beautifully designed to lie flat. This doesn't flip, it doesn't spin. You get all that color up front where you want it. You're not ever fussing with your pieces.
See, what I like this, if you look at this and how it lays on Ange, that really is, you know, they always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. And this picture right here is really, you know, worth 1,000 words on this particular design. If you look at it, look how it lines and even look how it pops against that color, right? You've got that solid color. Isn't that totally amazing? And you've got the bright blues. Here again, you've got 3 different turquoises. Even the brown on this is brown turquoise. It's brown turquoise. The high blue ribbon in that is that's Azure Peaks. And then the other high blue, and it's blue-green, but more of a blue, like a tealy blue, that comes from Iron Mountain. So you've got 3 different turquoises here, 3 different deposits, 3 different veins, all in one big, bold, unique design.
It's like the desert itself. I mean, you see all those earth tones, you see the sunsets, you see, you know, those fabulous caramel hues, and then with that flash of turquoise, I mean, this is the epitome of Southwestern style jewelry with those Mined in America stones. Let's say hi to Rebecca in Michigan. Rebecca, you're live with Sarah. Say hi to Jay King.
Good morning or good afternoon in Michigan. Awesome, dude. I'm a rock nut. I go everywhere I go. I pick up rocks. I look at a rock pile going into the bank or whatever. I go camping. I pick up rocks. I love looking at your rough material you have sitting there. What a job you have. I recently got into looking for Lake Superior agates.
Yes.
There's a great spot up there in the northern UP where I found a little secret spot where I walk the beach up there and pick up agates. It's a very amazing thing that these things come out of the earth and the colors that you get. And you capture in your pieces the essence of, the beautiful rocks. I mean, rocks as rough are beautiful, but, when they're cut and they're shaped, it's totally amazing to me.
Well, I think, rockhounds it's a genetic thing, to tell you the truth. But there's a lot of us out there in the world. And, you're absolutely right. I consider it's like a Christmas present, because it's a Christmas present from Mother Nature. Because, obviously, if you're a rockhound, it sounds like you like to adventure out and do the same thing I do. When you get out and you cut it, though, you never know what's inside until you open your present.
Yeah.
So
I know, and I have to learn how to split them and stuff. I pick them. I got baskets sitting in my house. The Toskies in them, and
well, I tell you what, you start doing the lapidary, then it really gets addictive. So I highly suggest that you try that. It's not as hard as you might think. It's a lot of fun, and then you can really see what you got inside.
Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Some kind of a getaway with Jay King somewhere.
There we go.
That's been suggested.
What a fabulous thing that would be.
A tour of the mind. Rebecca, I'm so glad you called.
Thank you, Rebecca.
You have a fabulous day and enjoy all of your stone hunting yourself. So I'm so glad you got in on that Lone Mountain Turquoise. Now, let's do some quick updates for you. If you are thinking about this combination right here, it is nearly sold out. We have 200 of the necklaces to go around. Earrings are even more limited. They're also brand new, $79.90. A lot of beautiful, intricate sterling silver work here with that Azure Peak Turquoise. And it is a really pretty blue.
Yeah, if you look at this, and here again, the ribbon inside inside the matrix that I was showing you. This is the same vein. This is Azure Peaks. Look at the clarity of this. This is all natural color. Okay, there's no enhancement to this. There's no treatment that changes the color. That's how it comes out of the ground.
Pretty.
This is, these high blues like this. This is what is in huge demand right now. This is what everybody's going for, is that
nice,
real high blue.
Robin's egg blue. That's our New Year's price, $79.90. We have to take another quick break. We're getting out some brand new necklaces, and we have saved some of the best for the last few minutes of the show, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Jay King.
We're celebrating the new year with great deals all weekend long. From December 29th through January 1st, enjoy special pricing on your favorite brands like Thistle, Juicy Couture, and Origami. And don't miss these exclusive offers. Up to 50% off and 5 FlexPay on J. King. Up to 40% off on kitchen essentials. And up to 25% off on this season's hottest electronics. And join us for a special New Year's Eve countdown with Adam and Valerie. Ring in the new year with HSN. Now through Monday.
I'd worked for many, many years for one of the biggest beauty giants, and I really felt like the beauty industry had shut out women who were over 50. We decided to create a brand with passion behind it. Pride Beauty is absolutely cruelty-free. We have Leaping Bunny status. We give $1 to animals out of every purchase. We have the very best from nature, cutting-edge ingredients, the best science. We're about real women, real results, real fast.
All right, we've been waiting for some purple stones, and you know who's going to deliver? Jay King's going to deliver. We have Amethyst and Carnelian as our next color combination. Jay King is here bringing you the best of Mine Finds, his year-end specials with lots of great surprises, lots of new, and this is a returning favorite. A customer pick, Jay. Everyone is loving this fun combination, something I think is kind of unexpected. Amethyst with a Carnelian. Yeah, and the price is also going to be very unexpected at $49.90. That's going to be the lowest price we have ever offered. It's a beautiful triple strand necklace, Jay.
Well
done.
Well, it's that's below cost. So, here again, this is what's really cool about December. We do end of year, and if you read the reviews on these, okay, it's not like that people don't love them, right? It's just that we don't really have enough to do a full airing on them. We've just got a very
And not
few.
enough to bring them back.
Yeah, not enough to bring it back. Well, in something like this, a lot of times we won't bring it back. We do a combination, and then that's kind of what we're known for. But I just love this color combination. It just feels so right. You've got natural carnelian, and this is, usually when you have natural carnelians, they tend to go on the orange side. You know, they're more of an orangey color. In this case, it's almost like a raspberry red, right? It's a very unique carnelian look.
Yeah,
and then you've
almost
got
like a
that beautiful
butterscotch
Zambian amethyst. And there's also some Cape amethyst in this design. So you've got faceted, you've got Cape. You can see the Cape with the chevrons in it, the striations. And then the Zambian is the more, doesn't have the chevrons, it's more of the deep purple declaring. And then you can see the carnelian. And here again, if you look at this carnelian really closely, it's more of a raspberry red. But I will tell you this right now, okay? And I know, you know, I cannot, if I told you what it just cost to make the enhancer chain, right? You would probably go, what? There is, I'm just telling you the truth here. As the manufacturer,
These are all genuine gemstones.
As the person that buys the rough, who cuts it, who does makes all the silver.
Let's just think about this.
There's no way, absolutely no way.
We have fewer than 200.
That you could make it for that.
I mean, think about the size of these big amethyst stones.
And
each of
some of
those
them are faceted.
are 12 by 8 millimeters, and they are beautifully faceted. Just that size would be a center stone on a ring. And you're getting dozens of those on a triple strand necklace. The beads sort of graduate in size. I love how you alternated the carnelian with the amethyst for a really unusual, unbeatable combination. And Jay probably already knows this, but the Pantone color of 2018, if Jay, you were already ahead of the trend, is ultra violet.
Okay.
So it's going to be shades of violet and lavender. So if you're already thinking about getting some of your lavender style fashions for 2018, that's the necklace that you're going to want to wear.
Well, you know, we don't do that on purpose, but it does happen. It's really funny
you did
because
it accidentally on purpose.
But you know, like we buy these materials so far advanced. A lot of these materials were bought 2, 3, and 4 years ago. So
you were ahead of your time.
Yeah, I am ahead of my time.
So
I guess.
trendy, that Jay
I'll
King.
take it. You
yes,
know,
yes, exactly. We'll tell you when that sells out. There's only about 4. Oh, okay, it's already sold out. Congratulations. For those of you that love turquoise, I mean, this is what Jay King is famous for. There is not another turquoise piece in our 3-hour show that has bigger stones. You might see multi-strands, but there isn't anything else that has these giant, freeform, geometric, beautifully smooth, high-polished stones to create that magnificent center line. It's at a New Year's price of $129.90. This is the lowest price we have ever offered, so it's $50 off. Very few of you can take advantage. I love how the strand of beads continues all the way around the back of the neckline. And then again, all of his necklaces have solid sterling silver findings with that beautiful closure and a nearly 3-inch extender, so you can get the perfect length every time. Talk about like a wow piece. That's some big chunky turquoise.
If you look at this and these high blues like this, and these are all cut from solid nuggets. Okay, so there's no compressed materials, there's no compressed nuggets, that isn't a bad thing. But you have to understand, to cut something that size, okay, so here's a piece of Iron Mountain that hadn't been cut. If I cut this, it'll be solid blue inside. It'll probably have maybe a little matrix, maybe not. But if you look at this, do you realize if I cut this, see the size of this? I couldn't even cut one of those. By having a nugget this size, wouldn't even cut. I have to have something a little bit.
Look how thick these are.
Probably about 25% bigger than this.
That's like a slab of turquoise.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a slab.
It's heavy.
Now this one
it's
here
big.
is almost completely solid clear blue. This material, they're showing, that's the back of the necklace, by the way, on the other one that they're showing right now. If you turn them around a lot of times, you'll have a different pattern on the other side, but they're not meant to be reversible. They're made to for one side. But you know what's unusual about this material is it's the high blue coloration of it, and then this beautiful soft red matrix that runs through it.
Isn't this pretty? And you'll see how striking this is on Angie.
Ange, look at this. Okay.
Look at that color.
The main thing that you want to go for here is, you know, like with Ange, right? As soon as the camera goes to here, what do you look at, right? It's just boom, right there. Now you can see on Ange's, the one that Sarah has here and the one that Ange has, hers has a little bit more of the red matrix in it. So you're still going to get that big, bold look, but every single one of these is going to be a little bit different in their own right. There will be no two of them that will be totally, totally identical.
Isn't that unique that every single stone has to be hand-selected, hand-sorted? These are handmade, these are hand-polished, they're hand-set gemstones. And with turquoise, remember, this is just unlimited possibilities. You could wear this with your neutrals, with a taupe, with a gray. Don't forget to wear turquoise with like a rust. You get this really cool southwestern color combination. Yes, you can wear it with all your other shades of blue. This could be like a denim blue, a dark blue, almost like a navy blue. And then you can brighten up all your spring color combinations with coral. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that just says summer right there. There's another royal blue. And don't be afraid to wear your turquoise with red. Talk about a fabulous color combination right there. So with turquoise, you really, the sky's the limit as far as pairing it with different fashions. And you could wear this as dressy. It honestly looks like something that you would spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for if you were shopping at a boutique, at a gallery, at a museum, and you can have it here for a fraction of the price on HSN. Know that this is the only place you can find J. King's exclusive line of gemstone jewelry. Each and every one, I think, will leave you speechless. So impressive, the quality, the size. And that one's gonna be $50 off. We only have about 150 of those to go around. I wish we had more rings in this entire 3-hour show, but they are pretty limited. We will make it available for you, though. Here's one. This is the contemporary, how can I say this, Sonoran?
Sonoran.
Sonoran.
Yeah, this is
Sonoran blue turquoise.
Okay, this is Sonoran blue. We had an exclusive on this mine. I don't know of anybody else that has the rough material. Up until about a year and a half ago, we had an exclusive on the mine. But we only take the really high-grade material from the mine, and they wanted us to take the mine run. And so we had to kind of relinquish our hold on it. I have to tell you that, you know, there's different varieties of turquoise that come out of this particular mine, this particular deposit. This is some of the higher grade turquoise that I've ever got to work with in my entire life. Some of the Sonoran, this particular turquoise, this is almost so clean that it doesn't even look real. It looks like it's been treated. What's really cool with this, and if you can go, you can see it on the other ring a little bit better. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different, but can you see kind of like those little swirls in that? That's watermark. That's indicative of some of the finest turquoises in the world. And this is what all the designers, the big time designers in the Southwest that get literally, in some cases, tens of thousands of dollars for their designs on their inlay work or whatever they're doing, they always look for the watermark. That it's indicative of really super high-end turquoise.
And this is a little bit of a different color too. It has a little bit more of that sort of aqua green color.
It's like,
how would you describe that?
It's like, this is more of a heavy blue, like the heavy blue. It's not like the light robin's egg or the sky blue. It's a really heavy blue.
It's very intense blue.
Like I said, this particular material, I don't know of anybody else that has the turquoise rough, but it's some of the highest grade turquoise that we have in our
it's famous for that
stash.
Uniform blue color. If you love that look, if you love that contemporary architectural design, tons of solid sterling silver sizes 5 through 12. It is going fast, and that is one of the only rings in the hour for you. We'll keep you updated as that heads to our sellout. But speaking of sellouts, this might be your last look at our turquoise triple strand, or actually, I think I lost track of all the strands. I think there's 5 strands down below. We have fewer than 100 to go around. This is turquoise with black tourmaline, and it's now 50% off at $74.90. This is that beautiful, beautiful endless sea of blue turquoise that you've been falling head over heels in love with. And this is a nice combination of the strands with different sizes of the turquoise chips, and you've got the rounds, and you've got sort of the larger oval beads. I love the way that this is really, really nice big presence on the neckline.
Well, what we've done this is we've actually done all your homework for you here. So we've gone ahead and stacked it. The reason I designed it like this is that it goes up around your neck. So it goes into a single strand. So, you know, you kind of have that traditional waterfall look. So you really see that when you're accessorized with, when you have it on, it looks like a waterfall. But you only have a single strand that goes up around the neckline. So it's a lot more comfortable to wear it. And it's got still got the 2 3/4 inch extender. So it gives you the adjustability if you want to wear it a little bit higher, if you want to bring it down and wear it a little bit lower. Fun to accessorize with. If you can see, these are all the natural colors of that turquoise. Here again, the bigger nuggets that you're seeing there, that's exactly what they are. They're nuggets. And all we did is we did what they call edge grinding. So, you know, in any mine, in any deposit that we get, you don't go to a mine and it's all a nugget mine, right? There's only usually a small percentage that are the nuggets, and that's where we do these designs with. If you look at that, look at some of these that are kind of like the tealy blues, tealy greens, where they've got the black spider web in them, and then the others, if you look at the other material, that beautiful robin's egg sky blue, a lot of it is just like pure, clear, like sleepy beauty clear.
If you are on the phones and placing your order, we're going to count you as in. Otherwise, we are going to say sell out. Congratulations, everybody. But Jay King is with us. For those of you that are brand new to Jay King, he's a stone hound. He's our master designer. He's our resident gemstone globetrotter. I don't know that there is a continent that he hasn't been to collect some of the most rare and unusual stones in the world. And he's from the Southwest, and he brings it all together. These are all handmade and handcrafted.